Hello, darlings, and welcome to our special edition of Pastor's Wives Tell All, where we three, Jessica, Jenna, and Stephanie, spill the tea on Thursdays. Grab some coffee or a pot of tea and listen in for all the tips and tricks and random facts you never knew you needed.
Until now.
Hello there, and welcome back to Pastor's Wives Tell All, where we spill the tea on Thursdays.
Guys,
Can
can we just talk about, yes, I sound like a man. We'll just ignore that fact.
We like it.
It's okay. But also, it seems as if I am interviewing the two of you today, but
You
that's
sure
not
are.
actually what's happening.
No,
What
it's not.
actually happened is that we interviewed somebody else today. Therefore, we have 4 microphones set up, and we didn't feel like moving anything around.
So here we
let's
go.
Just shimmy down.
Shimmy, chimmy.
Shimmy.
Okay, so on today's Spill the Tea episode, we are going to tell you something that you never knew you were missing out on, and that's a little bit of Stephanie's health. So,
Stephanie's health.
for a little bit, Stephanie has not been her complete self. She still rocks it, even not being her complete self. But for a while, she's been having some health issues and just slowly declining in different areas. Some things that maybe Jenna and I saw were, definitely the fogginess of the brain. And also she was forgetting to do things that normally she's very on top
She was
of.
just not Stephanie.
Yes.
Like
I'm
she
not
had become
present.
Stephanie's long lost sister that doesn't actually exist, but was completely opposite of who Stephanie is. Like it was crazy. Like there were times when me and Jessica would look at each other and we'd go, "Is she
Yeah.
Like do we need to check on her? Like what's happening?"
Yes. So there were a lot of symptoms, things that we'll allow her to say or not to say, but those are some of the big things that we kind of saw. But we thought hey, on this Spill the Tea, some of the things that you are dealing with, and now that you're slowly on the incline.
Yeah, we're getting
You're
a
on
little
the
better.
other side of
Yeah,
it,
you're
you know?
getting there.
Getting there.
Yeah.
It's 3 days in and you're feeling better. But have been some changes, some good changes. So, and there could be other ladies out here dealing with this. And, sometimes we run to the wrong thing, and you ran to the right thing and are seeing some
very spiritual.
You're seeing some results. So let's go. Let's talk about it real quick. Hey, friend, we will get right back to our episode, but we want to take a moment and thank our patrons. You guys keep our podcast going.
If you are not a patron and you would like to consider donating to our podcast ministry, we would be so grateful, and we might even do a happy dance.
When you become a patron, you get perks like being the first to hear about special info and retreats. You get bonus episodes, monthly devotionals, lock screens, and more.
Plus, we have added a new $1 tier for those who believe in us and what we're doing, just because you love us.
So head on over to our show notes and click on the Patreon link to learn more. Now let's get back to our episode.
Okay, well, so like they said, I honestly just thought, it's just perimenopause, guys. I'm just going through perimenopause. That must be what's wrong with my brain. But also, it was very hard for me in the mornings. I would get up and feel like I hadn't slept at all. I felt like I could not move, not function. You can ask them. We're at retreats getting ready, and I can't even think of what to do next. Like I'm walking slowly through the room. They're getting ready super fast, and I'm like, what am I even doing? How do I get ready? Like it's just processing, trying to move from one thing to the next. Fatigue was really bad. I'm just feeling tired all the time, no matter what. And then on top of that, I was having other physical things, headaches, migraines, weird sensations, like parts of me going to sleep for no reason, like parts of my hand or my foot or parts of my leg or whatever. I even was having some GI issues and just everything, and come to find out, anemia. But all of that stemmed from something. I did not realize what.
Yeah.
I totally was looking at the wrong things. And so I went and had blood work done. And the first batch of blood work did show me that, yes, I had anemia. And of course, that makes you tired. That's fatigue, all the things. So I'm like, well, that at least, covers that.
Right.
It doesn't cover everything necessarily, but at least the bad fatigue and all that. But then they wanted to have more work done because some things, I guess, weren't totally clear about what was causing it. And I ended up showing my blood work as soon as it came in to Jessica's mom, because she is, well, retired nurse, I guess you could say. She's a retired nurse.
She is.
And she's super knowledgeable and
Yes.
wise. Like, real quick, can we just talk about how your mom is the one that diagnosed you with a rare autoimmune
yeah.
disorder before the doctors figured
While
it
she
out?
was living in Costa Rica. Yeah. She loves her research, and like she believes that a lot of things can be helped with food and diet and vitamins and things instead of being put on, medications and steroids and all of that. So she's definitely going to try to give you all of your options.
Before you go the other route.
Yeah. And so because I knew that she actually has been in the medical field and she's very knowledgeable and has helped figure things out that other doctors couldn't figure out, I sent everything to her, and come to find out, my folate was low, which you're probably like, folate? What is that?
What's a folate?
What's the folate?
Folic acid.
Yeah. So, folic acid is a part of that. Yes.
Yeah.
You could take that in through food. Sometimes on the cereal box, you'll see folic acid. So apparently if you have a folate deficiency, it can cause a whole lot of problems. And the way she explained it to me, she said, these are things that affect like your cells, your blood, like that goes everywhere. Keeping things healthy, it can cause your nervous system to have problems. So like my brain, how hard it was for me to function, the fatigue. She literally went through and listed all these symptoms and asked me, do you have this? Do you have that? And I had every single one of them except for one. And the only one I didn't have was that I don't have a desire to go eat dirt or clay.
Shoot, that would have been nice to video.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That would have been interesting if that was my desire, but I don't have that. So, but that was the only thing. And there were so many other things. And so she told me, she said, this really affects everything because it's your blood. And so she told me immediately, well, she had told me when she knew I was anemic, get on iron. Yeah. So I had already been taking iron for a while. And then I started taking folic acid a week ago consistently, and even doubling up just a little bit, that sort of thing. And she's told me you need to be eating lots of meat, spinach, green veggies, all the things, which I had already started doing that as soon as I heard that. And then I ordered my folic acid.
Yeah.
And so since then, for the past 3 days,
this
is my third day so far, I have woken up and been able to function. I have felt energized. Like I've gotten so much more done, and I'm starting to remember what I was like before.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh, yeah, you used to be really good at doing lots of things and still being like there, you know?
Yeah.
And focused and able to like function and be with your kids and that sort of thing. And all of a sudden I feel like I can do that. And then I haven't had headaches for the first time in the past 3 days, because literally it was daily, occasionally turn into a migraine.
Yeah.
And so like that difference, and even down to like, I am on medication for like OCD type symptoms. And I noticed, well, they noticed too, my tics, because sometimes I would get tics or I'm doing the same things, like weird things over and over again, were worse there for a while. And I do feel like it's slowing down.
Oh, it's not a do.
I haven't noticed it today, like at all. Really,
you wouldn't want to be on the podcast. They were getting so heightened that there's no way we could have podcasted and it not been noticeable.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like in that short of a period of time from like last Thursday when I started to see them like jump up, like that's so cool.
I know. And I do feel like it's a God thing that he sent me, because honestly, let's just throw this out there. Sometimes you feel crazy when you go to the doctor.
Amen.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm not knocking on young doctors. I think they're wonderful. But I do think that there's something about the ones that have been around a long time that aren't so reliant on, I don't know, AI, Google. I don't know. I don't know if that's what they're really relying on. But I feel like they just sweep things under the rug, or they're like, oh, no big deal. Let's put you on a medication, but let's not figure out what's going on. Or they tell you you're fine and that you just go out and you continue.
They did. You after all of the work, and my mom was like, this looks horrible.
Yeah.
You literally got on the phone and they said, oh, you're good. I mean, you can come back in if you would like.
Well, they do want me to come back in to read because you're
Yes.
supposed to.
Yeah.
But I asked if I could get in a little bit earlier, and I got a call back from my daughter's assistant or
Mhm.
whatever, and just said, she said, yeah, we can bump it up if you want, but your numbers are normal. They weren't. They were red. There were several things low, several things high, and I don't know if maybe
So crazy.
We'll
they
give
looked
them
at
the
the wrong
benefit of the
thing.
doubt.
Benefit of the doubt, they
Yes,
might have looked at the
yes.
wrong blood work. Honestly, they
Yeah.
could have looked at the wrong thing, the wrong Stephanie,
Sure.
whatever. But this could be your life though.
Yeah.
You feeling like you're a crazy person because you know there's something like not right with you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
then you're made to feel crazy.
You gotta fight for yourself, you
That's
know,
right.
because, and that was the one thing my mom always told me with the weird symptoms I was having before I was diagnosed is no one else is going to fight for you.
Yeah.
You have to push to continue to go. And if you don't have a doctor that will push with you and
Yeah.
help you in research, then
Yeah.
go find someone else that
Mhm.
will.
Exactly.
So, you know, hey, this is a little off topic from normal
Mhm.
spiritual. And well, I mean, we talk about makeup to health
yeah.
issues. So this is
A
spill the
plethora.
tea.
It is.
But
Go get your blood work done.
go get your blood work done, you know, and also don't rush to just jump on another steroid and rush to just take anything the doctor gives you when it could be the way that you're
Okay,
eating.
friends,
It could
if
be
you have
vitamins
enjoyed
that
this
you need and some
episode as much as we
deficiencies
have,
you
please
before
help
you
us spread the word on Facebook and
We're not saying
Instagram.
don't take it.
If you didn't know yet,
just do your research.
Instagram is where all the fun is at.
Also,
From
we're not
dance reels
medical
on
professionals.
Wednesdays,
Sure,
to
like, we gotta
spiritual
put that out there,
encouragement and
so,
laugh out loud
you know,
posts in
obviously,
between.
go
There is something for everyone.
And last but
Or my
certainly
mother.
not least,
Yeah.
if you could take a moment right
Someone
now
in
to
the medical
stop what
field
you're
knows
doing
what
and
they're
give us a
doing.
rating and review, even
yourself a
subscribe to our
Sherry.
podcast,
That's
this
right.
seriously helps other people
Sherry's
find
so
us who
great.
wouldn't be able
Sherry's
to
better.
otherwise.
But
Thank
anyways,
you so
we
much
love
for
you
your love and
guys.
support.
Have
We
a
hope you'll
lovely
tune in next
Thursday,
week.
and we will see you next week.